lot of times people call me that the heat's not working very good just because they forget to change their filter.
Well, let's take a look at that quickly then. So
this one is
oh, look at that.
a
Okay.
little modern filter box that has a little door on it, which is required by code. In the olden days, it was just a filter exposed.
Now, how often, Andy, should we be looking at this filter just to, and why would we even worry about this filter?
Well, filter is what cleans your air,
Okay.
and removing the dust from the house. When they get plugged up, it's like being choked. The furnace cannot breathe.
Oh, okay.
It's trying to work, the flames are going, and it's not producing heat.
So it can
wasting it.
it can literally impact. You can spend all this money in a high efficiency unit and start approaching mid efficiency because it just can't breathe.
That's right, that is correct.
Isn't
You'll
that
get to a
interesting?
point where the furnace will shut itself off because it'll get too hot because it's not getting the airflow.
So if you find your furnace is coming on and going off, it could literally just be just a filter.
Well, it could be that it shut off and you got no heat just because your filter is plugged up.
Now, how often should we be checking the filter out to see if it needs to be replaced?
Depending on a house, I would look at it every month, but usually about every 3 months should change it.
Right.
Now, there's all kinds of qualities of filters. This one is a pleated filter, which is a lot tighter, removing smaller particles of dust.
Okay.
The smaller the particles that it traps, the more often you might have to change it. But then you have the house dust free.
Now, I know you purposely left a dirty filter here for us to take a look at. So what are we looking for?
For one, like how much light can you see through the filter? You know, this one's getting to the time where it should be about time to change it.
Okay, so
It's
if you,
getting pretty plugged. Usually the light should be, you should be able to see the light through it quite clearly.
okay,
Yeah, it's getting time to change it. Now, filter is very important. Keep it clean. For the price of filter, the circulation that you get and the heat distribution, it's well worth it compared to the gas that you'd be paying.
now do you recommend pulling the filter out, not running with the filter?
No, not at all.
Why is that?
Because then you bring the dust into your furnace, coating it with dust over the heat exchangers, which is a lot more costly to clean. And you don't want the burnt particles all over the heat exchanger because then it reduces its efficiency.
I'm sure it probably reduces its life greatly too then.
And life also.
Yeah, I believe that. Oh, that's good. So it's not worth saving that $15 then.
Keep it clean, just like your automotive filter for your engine.
So same idea, if you take that out, you can burn your engine up by not having it clean.
Exactly.
Okay.
And you don't want to do that. Now, how deep can we go into it?
I can go a little deeper if you want to. Do you ever get a clean? Have you got a new filter?
I do. I have a bunch in the garage that I can go get.
Well, why don't you grab one quickly and then we can compare it. So let's take a look at the difference between a clean filter and an exhausted filter when it's just about done. Wow.
Quite a difference.
Yeah, look at that, eh?
And if you take a look at the light, like it just...
Oh, look at the difference. Yeah. So you want to put the other one back up for a second? Just so our viewers can see the difference. Yeah, look at that. I think just from...
restricting the airflow, which causes you to burn more gas and give you less heat.
Okay, so when we're putting the furnace filter in, which way does it go in? Because I do know that they are oriented to go in one direction only.
That is correct. Now, if you look at your filter, someplace around the side, you're gonna see an arrow saying airflow. And always the air flows into the furnace. showing the arrow.
Yeah.
Air returns this way, goes into the furnace. So you always have to have the arrow
Pointing in the same direction as
into
your
the
airflow.
furnace. Don't forget to put the door back on.
Okay.
And you're ready to go again.
Mm-hmm.